Are you ready?
I'm ready. Welcome.
You, I know. You just moved.
I know I am just moved yesterday. And you know what? Moving was not as bad as I thought it would be. Like, luckily, I have my sister and her fiance who, like, were doing, like, the mover's role, like, taking the big equipment. And I'm the kind of person, so I just moved around literally across the hall. For everyone's listening,
Yeah.
it was an easy move. But I don't like to pack, so I literally have my TV stand that I'm looking at right now, and I did not move anything off that TV stand. The books, the candles, nothing.
I
And I
mean, you were
picked it up,
technically just moving down the hall, so it wasn't
and
like you were like moving out the building.
I legit picked it up and just put it in the next apartment. For instance, like my dresser with like my bras hanging on top of it, like all my personal belongings on top of my dresser. I just dragged it over myself. So
You
that was
just
that.
dragged it over yourself.
I dragged it over. I didn't make no boxes. Like, I'm like the worst mover. I've moved so many times in my life because like we'll just move to different houses growing up and stuff like that. I will literally pack the day up and be the first one done. I am a person who will move you out
Do
your
you just
apartment.
throw a whole bunch of shit in a box and then call it good? Like,
No,
there's not even an
I'm very
organization to it?
methodical. I'm very methodical about it. Like, I'll put things in certain corners. I'm like, okay, this goes this day, this go this day, and I get it done within like a day. It's creepy. Like,
You're very
anytime,
effective,
yeah,
efficient.
anytime like I move out of apartment or dorm, like my sister when she was in college, moved out of apartments and dorms. I got her out within like 2 hours, and to see her do the same thing for me yesterday, and her fiance,
You know
it
what?
was beautiful to see. She took over my role as the boy of the family, picking shit up.
Full
So
circle moment.
yeah, so
Full
it was good.
circle.
It was good. Like, I have like some things to do left. Like, this is how lazy I am. I didn't pack no dishes. I literally got all the dishes out the dishwasher, put it in a bag, and walked it over to my apartment. I sure did. I
But
was like,
you
no
didn't need
boxes.
to because you literally just moved down the hall, so you were fine. There was no boxes included. You didn't
There's
need to.
nothing. Only thing that looks like a shit show is my closet. So I'm paying my sister to organize my closet because she loves organizing closets and she's way better than I am. And like, she's gonna help me, like, pick up my style for 2024. So like, it's perfect. Like, she can do her thing.
It's like an all-in-one. It's like a closet makeover slash
Yeah.
like Quincy's just gonna freaking take care of it all.
Yeah, so it was great, but moving was good. Like, it's nice to be in a bigger place. So I was in a studio and I have like a one bedroom, and it's super nice. It's very adult like. But with
You
that,
feel
I
like an
mean,
adult?
I feel like an adult. Like, now I have to get like another TV for my bedroom. Because at first I was like, oh, I don't need a TV for my bedroom, blah blah. No, your girl like has insomnia at night, and I need a TV to watch the Golden Girls before I go to sleep. So like, I need to have a TV. So Black Friday, I will be hitting up Amazon Prime and give me a TV, okay, or
And
whatever
get
my little heart desires. And knowing myself, I'm going to Target this afternoon. Knowing me, I probably say fuck it and find out and get a TV tonight. I don't know myself. I
You
don't know
know
who I
what?
am.
You but that is you though. Like you
Yes,
legit fucking do shit like that. You're like, "You know
yes.
what?
So
Fuck
I
it. Let's
need
just
it.
do it."
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I love my new place. You have to come over soon. Like, it's a chill spot. It's quieter on this side, which is crazy. Which is kind of like, I miss my
Really?
other side because a little bit more lively at night. Last night was so quiet. I was like, this is so weird over here. But
I mean, maybe sleep better.
no, I'm awakened by demons of insomnia, so it's not gonna work out. Like,
Ridiculous.
and I have a patio now, so it's like perfect to like be an adult.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And then my sister's fiance, like my future brother-in-law, he was like, "Oh, this is made out." He's like, he works in construction, so he's like trying to figure out what the patio was made out of. And we're like, "This, do your thing, John.
It's just
Do
like,
whatever you
you
need
know
to do
what,
over there."
whatever.
Because
Be all impressed about the construction of the
yes,
building,
like, I'm
you
just like,
know.
dude, just hook up this TV and this internet, and we good to go.
Call it good. Call
Yeah,
it
but
good.
yeah,
Appreciate
it's
it.
yeah, it was happening on 11/11, which is great. So, new
There you
beginnings,
go. There you go.
but
New
I'm good.
beginnings. Well, I mean, holiday season is around the corner. We have Thanksgiving in
What are you
next
doing for Thanksgiving?
week.
What are you doing for
I'm
Thanksgiving?
going back up to the Fam Bam, to go see them. My sister's doing Thanksgiving this year, so we're gonna go do all of that. Like, normally my mom does Thanksgiving, but I think,
Yeah,
like, just after the
Canada.
pandemic, everybody just kind of, like, went their own ways, so now my sister does Thanksgiving.
Okay, so this year, for the first time, my sister, her and her fiance has like this like nice like I guess townhouse, and like it's cute, and like they're hosting Thanksgiving at their house now because they just got engaged. So it's
Oh,
like his
shit.
family,
Quinn's
my
gonna be
family.
freaking hosting thing.
Yes,
God
because
damn.
usually they have like usually her fiance has Thanksgiving at his parents' house, and then the day after he'll come over to eat our leftovers and stuff like that. But now we're doing it all together. So like,
All
yeah, so
together.
yeah, so like
That's a lot of
yeah, it's a
people.
lot of different foods. So like yesterday was like, "What are you guys? What are we cooking?" And I was like, "My here's Quincy. Like, what do you bring?" I'm like, "I'll bring the ham. I'll bring ham, which I make. I get honey baked ham. I order it. Well, my mom orders
Love
it,
it.
and then I like put the like the brown sugar and like make it all like nice and juicy,
Oh,
all that stuff,
you
right?
cook during Thanksgiving too.
Yeah. So I like yeah. I'm so Thanksgiving and Christmas for the past like 10 years, my sister and I will like trade off my mom and my dad to do Thanksgiving because when my mom had breast cancer, she got breast cancer in October, like 11 years ago. So like Thanksgiving, Christmas right away. So me and my sister, and my dad just start doing the holidays because she was like
Oh,
resting
yeah,
and
yeah,
everything
yeah,
from
yeah,
chemo
yeah,
and
that
everything
makes
like
sense, that
that.
makes sense.
So ever since then, my mom believes that now that we have to trade off and on now. Ever since that 1 year, she thinks it's a trade off now. She's like, okay, well, you guys do this year, I'll do this year. Wait, what? That happened one time. So now, for the past like 11 years, either my
That is
sister,
such a Patricia move.
she's like,
Oh my
no.
god.
So it's like we're doing
She's like, "It
cooking and
happened once, this is how I like this. We gonna
yes.
keep going."
So like ever since then, like either me and my sister do Thanksgiving or Christmas, we trade off with my parents. So like legit, like for the past couple years. So this year, I guess we're doing Thanksgiving. My sister and I are doing Thanksgiving. So my mom's gonna, bring some stuff over her little sides. And then John, my sister's fiance, is his family's coming over and they like turkey and stuff. Like we're not really big turkey people in our house.
I don't like turkey.
Yeah, like either we have ham or like Cornish hens, or like my dad's a vegetarian, so he'll have like, some kind of like crab or lobster or salmon, something like
A
that,
a
right?
a a seafood option.
Yes, but like what you call about inclusive. Okay, we're inclusive. So like so we're doing that. So like John's dad was like, "Oh, we're gonna make turkey and stuffing inside the turkey." I haven't had turkey inside of stuffing inside a turkey in forever. And
Oh, shit.
so stuffing and dressing are different. So I'm used to having dressing. I've had stuffing
Yeah.
before, but dressing is something like I grew up with. I think it's like a soul food thing. So I didn't know the
Mhm.
difference. I was like, oh, it's a difference between dressing and
There
stuffing
is
growing
a
up.
there
Did
is
not know. I thought it was just dressing. So like I think like they'll make stuffing, which is great. I've had stuffing. I love stuffing. And then I probably will go to my aunt's house and get the dressing that she makes because it's so good. And then John's sister, which is she's really nice. They're bringing green bean casserole. Now I'm gonna tell you right now,
Oh, okay.
I
I
ain't never had
know,
no
I know, I
I ain't
know, I
never
know
had no
how
green
you
bean
feel
casserole.
about grieving.
I ain't never had no green bean casserole in my life. Like that's never on our menu for a soulful Thanksgiving. Like this has never been on my menu. Like I remember so in college, like I used to like figure out like the guys I dated or like even now I'm like, so what do you do for Thanksgiving? Like what do you guys eat? Cause I want to know. And they say green bean casserole. I'm like, oh no, nope, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna partake in that, but I'm gonna put on my
Have you
plate.
ever tried it though?
I can also say probably in like the third grade, like the little
Girl,
school
I think you
potlucks
should
you
try
do.
it. You might as an adult, like,
It's just not my color scheme to do green
it's
bean
not
casserole.
you're like
I
poofy
just
green
never
and the brown and like what you're like.
like, like for our Thanksgiving, like I know yours is probably like different. Like I have like mac and cheese, like baked mac and cheese,
Oh
potato
god, we
salad.
don't have that.
You have like baked mac and cheese, like, and I can. The thing is, I don't like cheese. Everyone knows that, but I can make some
I know.
great ass mac and cheese. And I'll eat like a little bit if like a family member makes it. I'll eat like a little portion of it because it's good. But
Mhm.
like mac and cheese, potato salad, ham, dressing or stuffing, depending on who makes it. Corn, mashed potatoes is my favorite. And like
Facts.
and dessert is like 7 Up cake and like sweet potato pie or red velvet or something like that, but like 7 Up cake. I've only met one other person who was not a black person who 7 Up cake was, and that was this guy we used
I
to
was
work with.
gonna say, what the fuck is 7 Up cake?
Your boy, your boy, what is his name? God, I can't think of his God. Glenn knew what 7 Up cake was and
Shut the fuck
UCSF. I'll never forget because I remember working at the gym. So people don't know this. Me and Heather used to work together at the gym at UCSF, and we're talking about Thanksgiving. And Glenn was like, "Oh, I was like, I'm gonna have a 7 Up cake," and he's like, "Oh, that's hella good." I was like, "Wait, how do you know?" He's Filipino, and he was all like, "I play basketball," and I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." Because 7 Up cake is basically a pound cake. It's a pound cake, but you put 7 Up in it, and it's like a sweet pound cake.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's delicious. I've had it since I was like out the womb. So every year I call my aunt, which is today. I'm gonna call her to be like, "Hey, make a 7 Up cake so I can go pick it up on Thanksgiving."
You can go pick it up.
Yeah, so I get leftovers at my aunt's house sometimes because like we all have different parts of the family now, so we go different
Uh-huh.
houses. But I would go get my treats, my
Yeah.
treat. So wait, what do you have for Thanksgiving?
We have I want to say like really normal shit. Like we have mashed potatoes. My mom makes the best mashed potatoes. Everybody freaking loves her mashed potatoes.
I love. Wait, is there
We
smooth or lumpy?
smooth
I
and
love
like
lumpy.
creamy. It's
I love
so oh my god, it's so
I love
good.
lumpy.
And then we have turkey. I hate turkey,
I
but
know
we
you
have
do.
turkey and ham.
Yes.
And we do like the brown sugar and like all of
Yes.
that kind of like honey ham type of stuff.
Yes.
We have green bean casserole.
I just never had it since like the 3rd grade. I will try it for you.
You gotta try it. I want you to make a video of you trying it. Because I want to see how
Okay.
this goes. I want to see your facial reaction.
Okay. You know how much green
Because
bean
some green
casserole.
bean casserole, not all green bean casseroles are created equal. I'll put it that way.
Okay, okay. I just remember episode of Insecure. It was episode Insecure, and then they were going to Lawrence's baby mama's like family house for like Thanksgiving or Christmas,
Uh huh.
and legit they had green bean casserole on the table. More like this. Oh hell no! Like why are they bringing? I remember calling my friend like, "What the fuck? They had green bean casserole? What kind of black people are these people?" And then we knew that she was a bad family. So yeah, I just don't like yeah. And I'll try it for you. I'll make a whole TikTok for
You
you.
knew it was dang such judgment that comes with green bean
It's
casserole.
just the look of it. And I know I'm gonna get fucking
Oh
canceled for
my
this
god.
too, but I just never had it. So I will try it for you guys
You
for the
gotta
holidays.
try it. I
I
wanna
will.
know what you think about it. You gotta
I
try
will do it
it.
for you. I'll do it for the
We
audience.
also have like sweet potato with
Oh yeah.
like the marshmallows, and then
Oh,
I
those are
think we
good.
have my sister we call it Lindsay salad
What is
because it's
it?
like my sister's favorite like salad, but it's like a jello salad. It's kind of weird.
Oh, like
It's
a
like
it's
cottage
called
it's like cottage cheese, mandarin oranges, and
I've
like
seen those.
orange jello or something like
It's
that,
called
and it's like all
ambroglio
whipped
salad.
together or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I had
Or
that
no, no,
before.
no, it's not jello. It's like Cool Whip, I think. I think it's like cottage cheese,
Oh.
Cool Whip, and like mandarin oranges.
Oh, I've had something like that before, like in a potluck in like elementary school. It was good.
Yeah. It was I mean, like, it's not necessarily my favorite, but
It's
you
there.
know, it's there. It's she eats it. She brings it, she eats it, she takes it
She likes it.
home.
She likes it.
There ain't no
Someone
leftovers. I
brings
ain't
it
about to
in.
leave. Yeah. And then we also all always have like a whole bunch of like fruits. Do you guys have like the little hors d'oeuvre thingies that are like the olives and like the pickles
I've had
and
that
like
before, but if we do like like hors d'oeuvres before like appetizers, we'll do like devil eggs.
see we don't do that. My mom hates eggs.
Uh,
Um
See, my
but
dad doesn't eat it because he hates eggs too, so he doesn't eat it.
yeah, my mom hates eggs. But we do like the different types of pickles and then the different types of
Yeah,
like
I've seen that. That's
olives and
good.
stuff. Like we have
My
like the
mom loves
green
olives.
olives with like oh my god, so do I. Um
We know Aries.
and and then what else? I think that's about it, but we always go really ham on the dessert. We always buy way too
As you
many
should.
pies.
Yeah, apple pie. We
We
got apple
like
pie,
we get apple pie,
peach.
pecan,
Yeah,
we
pecan so good.
get, banana cream pie no,
Yes.
coconut
Oh, I
cream
can't do
pie.
coconut. Banana's my favorite.
So we always go really ham on the desserts, and then obviously too much wine,
Oh, we make
lots
our
of
own.
wine.
So like I make sangria. Like, I make it from,
Oh,
the
look at
scratch
you.
sangria.
You
I'm
like
like I'm a
having
bartender.
sangria.
Girl, I make a Moscato sangria. I do a little peach sometimes, a little cherry, a little raspberry, a little I love a sangria. I make it I go on Pinterest and pick out the I tell people, "Which kind of sangria do you guys want?" And I make the drinks for the holidays. But this
Ooh.
year, I was told that John, my future brother-in-law, is making the alcohol for this, so I've been demoted. Because last year was a little too strong,
Ooh,
I guess.
rude.
It was a little too strong and sweet, I guess. Okay, I got a little too happy, a little
You got
poor.
a little too excited.
But
So
even when
John's
I
like,
was
"You know
on,
what? I'm gonna put you in a timeout. You gonna take a
yes,
year off."
and I literally I've been doing this for years. Even when I've always had some type of injury, or I remember I was on crutches one time. I was still making sangria. I was like, just bring him over here. When I had my gallbladder out, I was like, and I couldn't really eat. I got my gallbladder out like the week of Thanksgiving, so I couldn't eat really, right? I was like,
Uh-huh.
give me the knife. Let me cut some peaches up real quick. I'm on the couch like this, just cutting. 'Cause I'll make the drinks look good, okay? I'm a what you call a Pinterest magician at the sangria.
You know, why aren't you filming yourself make these things? I didn't even know
I
you
don't
made your own
know because
sangria.
I only do it for the holiday. I'll do it for Christmas because this holiday I got, kicked to the curb.
You
So
got kicked to the curb. You
so with
got
Christmas
kicked
I'll
to the
do it.
curb.
Yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
I love the holidays. It's the only time I'm truly happy. So I'm like truly happy. I'm happy 50% of the year. But the holidays, oh, I'm actually excited to be happy. I even told my therapist, I'm like, girl, you're gonna see a different me this year. You're
You
gonna see
got
true
these next
happiness.
2 months.
Just be so excited. She's like, I'm excited to see. I was like, me too, girl. Me too. Because
Me
I'm
too.
the circle back after the holidays, bitch. Okay. As soon as Thanksgiving come around, I ain't doing no more work. I'm on a
You're
sabbatical.
done. I know, you like to check out. You're like, "I'm done. I'm over
Yeah,
it."
I'm on a sabbatical. Thanksgiving hits around, you don't see my black ass until maybe mid January.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe. Because I'm gonna
Mhm.
circle back after the holidays. The holidays are here. Just run that email next year. See you in 2024.
You're like, "I'll see you I'll see you in
Hit that
2024."
email. Hit that email refresh. Like, you ain't catching my ass and nowhere to be seen at home like a work. I really checked
Oh
out.
god.
I'm not trying to learn nothing new. I ain't trying to do
You're
shit.
like, "I'm shutting my brain off. I'm over it."
Yes, but I'm excited for the holidays. The shopping,
Well,
the I
speaking,
don't need.
doing all the holidays and all that kind of stuff, obviously Thanksgiving is we only practice it here in America
Oh,
because,
yes, yes, yes.
all of that
That
stuff.
makes sense.
But I've always found it incredibly interesting to figure out like how other people view
Ooh, tell
Thanksgiving
me.
that are not in this country. So Gabby
It's
went and
funny.
found us like some stuff. So I'm
Come on,
gonna
Gabby.
read a few and
Come on, Gabby. Give me
we
some
have
good
to
stuff.
say if we agree or disagree, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Okay, so these are like how non-Americans view Thanksgiving, right? It says, um, people are willing to journey huge distances, undergo serious humiliation in order to partake in eating their weight in food. That is how
Honestly,
I mean,
I'm telling you now, I ain't never tried for no holiday. I have never tried for Thanksgiving in my life. I've always been in the central area of I've never the farthest I've ever been to go to one Thanksgiving house is maybe 30 minutes away from my house. I'm not
really?
traveling. I am not that person. I ain't catching no flights. I'm not. I pray to God my future husband. I pray to God his family is local. I pray for that. I'm not trying to go. No, for what? For what? I agree. I'm not traveling, and I'm luckily I don't have family members who are I see those Instagram or SNL skits, and they have those family members you have to go visit, you have to go to family member's house, and it'll be well, a political fight or someone's gonna act up, and I was like, why
Oh,
are you
yeah.
single? No one in my family asked me why are you single, but no one gives a
Oh, they
fuck.
know better. They know
Like,
better.
in politics, we all believe in the same rule. Fuck around and find
Man, you
out.
have you got a kosher house, don't
Yeah, we
you?
don't have that. I've never had those people. I've had friends over the years I don't really want to go home for Thanksgiving. It's too stressful. I'm like, for what? I have to deal with so and so. I'm like, well, that is so weird to me.
That
I
is
ain't never had that before. We
Oh
just be
my
kicking it
god. I mean,
my
like,
best sweatpants.
mine aren't like that either. I mean, I like obviously we choose not to talk about politics because our politics differ.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I'm normally just drinking with my sister.
Yeah, I just watch my
and eating
shows,
way too much.
watch my TV, eat. We eat around like 3. We eat early, like 3 o'clock, maybe like 2 or 3, and
Oh my god, right? I know,
yeah, and then
that's
we're
one of their
done.
things.
We eat early. We ain't on five
Here, it's like
o'clock.
oh my god. So the one of the other things because you just mentioned it too, it says like a lot of non-Americans who view Thanksgiving, they're just like, shouldn't it be called Thanksgiving lunch? Like
It
I'm
really
getting
is.
used to like eating normally at 6 p.m. for dinner, but like why do we call it Thanksgiving dinner when we eat at 2 or 3 o'clock?
Yeah, I call it Thanksgiving. Like, I don't eat the whole morning. I don't eat the whole morning. I have a
I
little
don't
thing of
eat either.
a little thing of orange juice, and it's probably a mimosa, to be honest with you, because like, we get a little
Girl, you
turned.
start strong.
The Woods family, we're gonna keep it real trill. We gonna start off early, get a little mimosa in,
As you
and
should.
we might have a piece of bacon or a bagel
Yeah,
if
you
we're
might be
feeling
snacking
sparse.
along the way.
Yes, but I'm not eating no meals until Thanksgiving lunch. You'll see me at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We say our little prayers, say what we're thankful for, and we fucking up the dish. Like, I'm
And we
on the best plates, the best, and then by 7 o'clock, I'm eating the leftovers from earlier. So, like, I don't know. I tell you, we keep it. We watch TV. We're our best house sweats. I don't get dressed up for. I haven't got dressed up for Thanksgiving. I don't know when maybe I was a kid.
I hate getting dressed up for Thanksgiving.
I've never
Part of me is like, I just wanna wear a sweatshirt and some sweatpants.
this outfit I'm wearing now is probably the outfit I'm wearing for Thanksgiving. I'm not lying. I might,
Getting in the
since I'm at
same
my sister's
outfit.
house with her future in-laws, I might put a nice top on, a nice
You might put a
sweatshirt.
sweater, like a nice baggy sweater.
I don't even know. I might just wear a hoodie
You
if I
may
can
have to
fall
try a
asleep.
little bit, this being the first Thanksgiving that the families are meeting
Well,
and
they've been together
shit.
for 7 years. That's on them. That's not my man. That's not my man.
That's not
That's not my man.
that
That's just a sister-in-law. That's not my man. Let me put my
Okay.
hoodie on.
Another person says that like their view of Thanksgiving is when American people dress up as pilgrims and turkeys.
Okay, that is the most stupidest shit. If you ever watch the movie Adam's Family 2, one of my favorite movies, and they do this whole like Thanksgiving treat with like the pilgrims and like the Native Americans, and they fuck that shit up, it's my favorite scene in the world. We'll have to show that in this scene.
Years from now, my people will be forced to live in mobile homes, on reservations. Your people will wear cardigans and drink highballs. We will sell our bracelets by the roadsides. You will play golf and enjoy hot hors d'oeuvres. My people will have pain and degradation. Your people will have stick shifts. The gods of my tribe have spoken. They have said, do not trust the pilgrims, especially Sarah Miller.
Gary, she's changing the words.
And for all these reasons, I've decided to scalp you and burn your village to the ground.
But I'm sorry, I'm not a pilgrim in Turkey. Get the
I've
fuck
never
out of
seen
here. What kind of
anybody dress up
colonization
for
is this?
Thanksgiving.
What type of colonization is this? Colonizer shit. No, thank you. I ain't never dressed up for no
Oh
goddamn
my
turkey.
god. Okay. Here's
So
another one.
stupid.
As a European who's had the chance to celebrate Thanksgiving in America, I think it's brilliant. A whole holiday dedicated to just coming together, eating, drinking without the overbearing needs to decorate and give presents. It's just the better version of Christmas.
Oh no, I love Christmas more. I'm sorry. It's not even like I know people who love Thanksgiving more than Christmas, and to each his own. But it's not even about the Christmas gifts. It's just everything smells better around Christmas. The
It's
movies,
a
the
whole ass
aesthetics,
experience.
the
I mean,
aesthetics,
the aesthetics
the,
are
h-
just
the
amazing.
hot
They're
chocolate,
popping.
the
I
Barnett
mean,
and
the
Baileys in my
lights.
coffee, the lights, the Home Alone, the Hey
I
Arnold
mean,
on the
there's
world.
so many movies dedicated to just this you
You don't
know
get no
what? No, I
Thanksgiving. The
disagree.
Thanksgiving
I
parade,
disagree.
the Thanksgiving
No, I
parade. Get the fuck out of
disagree.
here. Take me to Disneyland.
Oh my god. Okay. Says who on earth oh, this is who on earth would ever eat a casserole with marshmallows on top of potatoes? This is how I think it is with you and green bean casserole. I think you just need to try it.
I say on 11/12 at 12:20 p.m. PST, I, Chauncey, will try the green bean casserole for Heather Young. And that's all you need
I
to
want to
know.
report back. Like, who's making it? John Stanley?
Um, John's sister, and I guess her boyfriend. So
Okay,
we will
okay.
see.
I
You know what?
want you know what? I wa
I will
Does
try
John
it
like
for the
it?
audience. Okay,
Does
but
John like it?
he ain't never had no green bean casserole. So
What? What?
he ain't never had it. So
No, no, I want a video of you and John trying green bean casserole for
I
the
was like, "Have
first
you had it?" He
time.
said, "I've never had it before." I was like, and that's why I knew he was a real
You
one.
you need to tell Quincy she better be filming
I
this
don't think
because
she's
I
ever
wanna
had it
see it.
either. I don't think any of us has ever
You know what? I'm gonna need John's sister to hold the damn camera. Is
oh
what this need to
god. I
be an
don't think
event. Like,
I remember we're in my apartment. I was like, "Oh, have you had it before?" He's like, "No."
I mean, it could
Yeah,
be different. I really like green beans,
I'm gonna ask
so
my dad. I feel like my dad has had it before. Yeah, maybe my
I
dad
I
has.
you know what? I want
I'm gonna do a
video
poll tonight.
footage of what everybody thinks green bean casserole is gonna taste like, and then I want you to taste it, and then I want you to tell me what everybody like. I want video footage. We're gonna have to put this on the Hangover because we've made such a big deal about it now
I will do it for the plot twist, for the plot.
for
I'll do
the
it for the
plot. I
plot.
now I'm interested.
Okay, I'll do it for the plot. Okay, okay. Ew. Okay, go
Okay,
on.
okay. Um, so this person, this Australian guy, he doesn't understand why this holiday is surrounded, or like the turkey is like the main event of this holiday. He's like, guys, turkey is terrible. Like, you know this, I know this. Like, I don't care if it's like native to America at all. It's dry,
Yeah.
tasteless, and it takes forever to cook. Like, why would you want to eat it on a holiday? Like, you have to cover it in 5 million things and then
Yes.
slather it with cranberry sauce just to make it
No.
edible.
Okay, you know what? You don't like turkey. I'm not a big turkey eater, but like what the fuck? But I can do turkey a little bit. Just for like a little like because the thing is like the way my parents and like my family members cook it, it's so seasoned, so good. I'm like, okay, I can do it. But I'm not eating a whole big turkey. We ain't getting no big turkeys, like those
Ew,
big
no.
turkeys. Look
You
like a little
know,
small one. I love Cornish hens on Thanksgiving.
I think for me, the only time I eat turkey is the day after when I have a
That's a
turkey
different sandwich.
sandwich.
Yeah,
I have a
that's
turkey
different.
sandwich. That is
That's
it.
delicious.
You
That's when turkey
know,
tastes
you
good.
get one of those like those rolls, those
Yes.
dinner rolls.
Oh my god, the Hawaiian
Girl,
dinner rolls. Oh, I fuck them
that is
up. Fuck
my
'em up.
family's favorite. They love it so
I
much.
buy 2 pack of that. Oh, I fuck it up. The
Girl,
little
we
orange
buy
bag.
4.
Yeah,
We
we used to get 4,
buy
but, you know, it's a little
4.
frowned upon now. When they like, I remember one person, I remember at a Honey Baked Ham store, I remember I got 2 in my I had 4 in my hand, and she does I'm like, I looked at all this. You wish you coulda got it earlier too. Like, don't come
Girl,
for me, Honey Baked.
honestly,
Don't.
like, when
I'll
I
fight
was a
you.
kid, we used to have, like, 50 people over for Thanksgiving.
Oh god, no.
We used to go through 20 pounds of potatoes.
Oh god, yes.
It
I
was fucking crazy.
growing up, like when like, you know, like when I was younger, we used to have like Thanksgivings that people would come over to like my grandma's house and everyone come in and out the house throughout the day, like cousins or family friends or people who are basically like not our cousins, but they're like neighborhood cousins. And they'll come through
Not
and
our
we'll
cousin, but our cousin.
like they're like our neighborhood cousins. So like that was to be fun. We used to like watch like shows and stuff like that. Like we used to watch like we watched Goodfellas on Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
We're mafia
Okay, so
people.
this other person said that it was the first time they were ever introduced to a turduncan.
What is that?
Do you not know what a turduncan is?
No.
It's a turkey, it's a chicken stuffed in a duck stuffed in a turkey and cooked.
No, what kind of inbred shit is this?
You've
Like, are you
never heard
serious?
of a turduncan?
No. No,
I've
never
always
in my
wanted to
life.
try one. I feel like
I've
they would be
never had
really
that in
good.
my life. I've never even heard of it. I like duck.
You've never heard of a turduncan.
No.
I wonder if it's some country shit.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it in my life. If you try it, please let me know how it is.
Well, it takes forever to make. That's
I
the thing.
believe
Like,
it.
it's like, I mean, that's 3 birds in one. Like, that's
Ugh.
a lot. Like, and
Yeah, I've
you
never
cook
heard
it
of
all
that.
together.
I have to
It's
look this up now.
now you're gonna have, you know what? I'm gonna have to show you a picture of a
Please be a
turducken. Well, you
video
know what?
'cause
We'll
I need
put
to
it up.
know.
We'll put it up like a
Yeah,
proper
please do the video.
turducken. Oh
Oh
my
god, I've
gosh.
never
Okay.
heard of that.
Another one says, I have no idea how anybody managed to convince an entire city to grind to a halt in order to watch a bunch of balloons in the street.
Where is that at?
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day
Oh,
Parade.
that? Oh, it's a vibe, girl. You be hearing people sing Mariah Carey awakens from her slumber. You be hearing all I want for Christmas. Like, I'm sorry. Like, the Macy's Day Parade is just fun to watch. Like, it's just fun to, it just reminds me
Really?
of childhood.
I was like, what is the point of all of these
I just love like
balloons in
the
the fucking
performances.
street?
I like the performances. You know, the Rockettes doing their thing. You know, they got the limber that I don't have in the cold weather.
I don't think we ever watched
I've
like the
always It's
parade.
always in the background of my house. Like, we don't sit down and watch it. It's just in the background, the main TV. So there's
Yeah,
certain
I
like
don't yeah,
it's
no.
always the main TV. That and football
No.
or basketball. So basketball is
Football for
Christmas.
sure. Like football is definitely happening
Yeah, there's
in
always
the whole
football.
process of things.
Macy's Day Parade in the morning or whatever, and then there's football throughout the day, and then like there's a movie. We'll watch like a Goodfellas or like a Pixar, like one of our favorite Disney movies. Like we'll pick and we'll watch as a family. But
Yeah.
yeah, Christmas is basketball all day. Basketball all
Christmas.
day. It's basketball all
I don't
day.
even know
Like,
what we do with that. With Christmas, like I don't know. We normally just have like breakfast at my sister's house and then call it good. Like that's it.
we have a Christmas dinner. It's like a better version of Thanksgiving for Christmas. Yeah, like
Oh.
it's just basically Christmas. It's Thanksgiving but better and more desserts,
Yeah.
more alcohol, and more like Home Alone in the background. You know, the essentials as a
Yeah.
child. We watch like Rugrats and like Hey Arnold, old cartoons. Yeah, it's
Okay, so
fine. We're
last
opening
one.
presents. Let's do
Last
it.
one, it says, Thanksgiving is a day that gives thanks to shopkeepers who are going to offer huge discounts for you.
They're not even discounts like they used to be. Like when I was a kid, the discounts used to be fire. These discounts are like 10%
Do you
off
remember
on a
like
Dyson.
standing in line?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you
Okay,
remember
so
standing in line as a kid?
yeah, so we used to go to Fry's. I don't know if you're from the Bay Area. Fry's is like an electronic store. It's like high. It's like a high version of Best Buy. They closed it down, but Fry's was like the key thing on Black Friday for my parents. Like my dad, shout out to Howard, he loved Fry's. So every Thanksgiving, Black Friday, he got us out in these streets, okay, in line to go to Fry's. But luckily, I'm on crutches sometimes, so they'll let me go in the front like Disneyland does. I can go.
You know what? Howard totally used it. He was like,
He used
yo,
me.
you hurt
Okay,
yourself. We're going to go to
yeah,
the front of the line.
yes. And then my sister, when she was a baby, when she was a kid, she'd go pee. They let her in the front of the line because she's a kid. You know, my mom would take her, then we'll just go with her, right? So
Yeah.
yes, that's how we got in front of the line of Fry's. And then my dad would go to like Walmart or Target at night. And we're like, well, have fun, sir. I ain't going on these streets like that with you. And Tracy, like, and they need to put the heat on sometimes too to heat people out. Yes.
You know what? I get it. I get it. I mean, like my sister and I used to do it. My mom is not a shopper. She hates shopping.
I
So
love
when
Sandra.
online shopping was an opportunity, she was all about it.
Yes,
She
I
was
love
like,
online shopping.
absolutely, I'm here. I don't even gotta go into the fucking crowd. Like I'm here for it.
Disgusting.
My mom start shopping in October. Like
Oh,
she
see, that's
done.
better.
She did not like shopping at all.
Okay, the Youngs are way better than us. The Woods are tacky. The Woods family is very tacky. We shop. So Christmas is like what? Christmas the 25th, the 22nd, 23rd. You're gonna see us in the streets. Okay, shopping. We are that bad. Like Christmas Eve. Like I remember one year when I tore my Achilles when working at the gym, and I couldn't drive. So my dad had to pick me up from the gym and take me back
Yeah.
home. Like take me up to go back home, like to their house for the week of Thanksgiving. And I have like, Dad, take me to the mall real quick. He dropped me off. I'm up there with that right cast on, that purple cast, running around Nordstrom's and Macy's and all the mall. Within an hour, I had all the gifts. It's the
Oh
thrill for
my
me.
god.
We're thrill seekers. Like we love. Oh,
No.
I haven't
That
even thought about
sounds
doing Christmas.
horrible,
I
Chauncey.
love
That
it.
sounds like
We used to
freaking
like so
death.
my parents and my sister and I will like split up in the mall. So I'll go with my mom for like, to pick up my dad, my sister things, and I'll go with my sister for certain things. Like we just like do this for years and just trade off people. Oh, the
No.
thrill of the week before Thanksgiving. Oh, week before Christmas. Oh, the excitement. Oh, yes.
Oh
I
my
can.
god. I think my mom would just be like, no, it's too
She
much
would hate
stress.
us.
I'm over
Oh,
it.
oh, I love it. Oh, I cannot wait.
No.
Like my mom and my
No.
dad, like my sister and I, like we'll just, like buy like certain gifts that we have to know that to order in time, but like the last minute gifts. Oh, catch me at the mall on the 22nd or 23rd. Oh, the thrill.
I remember when I first learned that you would like wait like that. I was like, that doesn't freaking stress you out. What
No,
if like they run out of things?
they will never run out for things. You get the things like, so the things that you know they're gonna run out, you get like a couple weeks before, you know. But like there's certain like gift cards or like perfume, they gonna be there, and I will get my stuff. I love the thrill of it. It's a sickness. It runs in my family.
Clearly, no,
Yes.
thank you. Oh my
Yeah, you can
god. All
never.
right.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Well, I
Look,
mean that's how non-Americans think of freaking
maybe I'm not American
Thanksgiving.
then sometimes because I was like, I agree with something. I'm like,
Yeah. I'm telling you, the green bean casserole, it's gonna
I'm
happen.
gonna try it. Okay, I'm gonna try it.
I want proof. I
I
want to
will.
see how
I'll
this
send a
goes
video. I
down.
will do a TikTok video, and you can cut it up, make it like get all my
Yes.
expressions. Okay.
Yes. I'm even gonna show it on here.
I know
Like
you are. 'Cause
I
it
want
has to be
to.
a moment. Dun dun dun. Of all the people trying it, I'll have everyone try it. It'll be great. But
Yes. I want
talk,
everybody's reactions.
okay, so for the afterthoughts today, before we get into our serious subject, I found the best TikTok this morning. Okay. I was on what you call the Facebook, okay, this morning. And I think it was New York Post shared this art about this girl who literally took revenge over this man for 8 years. And I was like, "Ooh, what is this? A plot twist?" I was like, "This can't be
I
real."
love
But I was like, "Okay, let me go on TikTok." It took me to TikTok, and I don't know if you guys ever seen those TikToks, which you probably seen like when Susie is about pesto sauce. Like, what did she say to this? I never like store bought pesto, and it starts with this girl cutting up like making her own pesto sauce, right? She called me
Mhm.
crazy, but I've never had store bought pesto. If you see that stitch come, always, always watch the video that goes with it. So this girl, Susie, she made this whole TikTok how she never had Starbucks pasta, and people start stitching and saying, "You want to call that crazy?" I think something I have is crazy until the most craziest stories. Do you
Oh
ever see
my
that
god.
stitch?
Well, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it for you
Yes.
guys. Colin's gonna
So
insert it
no.
here for us.
Call me crazy if you want, but I've never liked store-bought pets.
Okay, Susie, that is unhinged. I cannot top that. But 15 years ago when I was in college, I went to a comedy show with a couple of friends. And my friend, when she stood up at the end of it, accidentally knocked her chair into the guy behind her and spilled his drink all over him. And he stands up and calls her a stupid fat bitch, which categorically not true. And he was not hearing her apology. And then he spits on her. So she rushes to the bathroom with friends. Like assault. And she's cleaning herself up and I'm screaming in this guy's face. I'm like, that's assault. You're disgusting. You're trash, whatever. And he calls me an ugly bitch, which categorically not true, which at least not at the time. And so we move on with our night. Do not move on with our lives. So the next day I find this guy on Facebook, just, you can find anyone, and see that he's obsessed with Walking Dead and Breaking Bad. And this was back when the shows were airing and you'd get one a week and you would do anything to avoid a spoiler. So I go search for all the spoilers. I get on Reddit, I get on all the forums, everything, and find spoilers for all the upcoming episodes. And I make a couple fake Facebook accounts and would message him spoilers on a weekly basis. And the Facebook accounts were like a picture of a nurse or a picture of a dog groomer or a picture of a mechanic, just random professions I found on like stockphoto.com or whatever. And he would make these rage-filled Facebook statuses and tweets like, who is sending me this? And would block him, and I just pop back up and send him another one. It was so much fun. So I do that for a couple months, and then like I just am over the grudge, right? But then the next semester I have a class with him. It's political science, and he is devil's advocate for everything. Every trash opinion you could have, he has it. So I'm like, oh, why did I quit spoiling things for this guy? I really hate him. So he quit sharing what his interests were on Twitter and Facebook as much. But one day he's firing up his like PowerPoint to the projector for a class project. And I see in his tab right before it fires up a little username. I don't know what website it was for, but I start looking in different places on the internet and see that one place he's using that is Reddit. So I start seeing his interest there and spoiling things on Facebook again for him. But then I move on. I don't think about him for another 8 years. Until I see a friend of a friend who is like an angel. Like, I don't know her, but I know she's an angel. They get engaged. They're like getting very, like, I find out when they're pretty close to their wedding. And I was like, I haven't thought about this guy in so long. So I look up his Reddit to see if he's still using it. And Reddit has gotten so much bigger by this point. Reddit, there's everything. But I see some pretty sinister stuff on his Reddit. And there are pictures that he is passing off as her and things like that, like really sinister stuff that if it was your partner, you would want to know. So I jump on one of those old like Facebook accounts, reset the password, get access to it, and send her all of the, like send her the username. And it's like, hey, like you should check this out. And she's thanking this random dog groomer account person profusely, and she breaks off the engagement. And last I checked, I saw her. She's got beautiful children and a thriving business and seems to have a happy marriage, at least on social media. And she's gorgeous. I don't know what the hell he's doing. But yeah, you shouldn't assault women and call them bitches.
Okay, so this girl basically, a icon in my eyes, an icon. Someone that I see a person I love to be friends with because I see myself being her best friend. This girl in college, like over 10 years ago, I think she said that she went to a comedy club with her friends, and then her friend accidentally dropped a drink on this guy. She said sorry. The guy was like, "You fat bitch," and then he called her ugly fat bitch. She's like, "Not today, Mister." So she got revenge, and
Yes.
basically she found the interests of the guy's favorite shows like Breaking Bad, all that stuff. Started sending him spoilers from different spam accounts on Facebook to ruin his spoilers of his shows, and she'll just keep
Like
creating
his favorite shows.
accounts after accounts, send this man messages, and then she stopped, and then she said, "I saw him again in class," and I said, "Let's start up again." So she went on Reddit, did her thing. She took a couple years off. And then she said, "Nope, I'm gonna start again," because she found out that he was engaged to a friend of a friend who was too good for him. And she said she was on his Reddit page and she saw some very unflattering things about the girl that she knew. So she basically broke up this engagement. And the girl now is living her best life. The girl who was supposed to get married to him has a beautiful family. So she was doing God's work. Okay, this girl took her 8-year grudge from "I'm ruining your freaking spoilers of your favorite show" to "I'm gonna ruin your marriage." Low key
Your
respect the
proposed
dedication.
marriage.
I expect the dedication because honestly, it's okay to call me ugly bitch. I get that, but don't talk about my friend like that. So I get that. Someone who would ride for her friends, I would definitely do that for someone.
Yeah, no, you would. This has you
I
written
have.
all over it because when you sent me this to watch it, I was like, God damn, if this is not Chauncey Woods, I don't know
Yes,
what is. Like,
because the
you
dedication.
legit would carry it on for 8 years. Like, you would take
Yes.
breaks, but if you saw opportunities, you're like, let me just
And
do this.
and
Like,
call me petty if you want. And I don't care, but you can talk about me like a dog. That's perfectly fine. But don't ever come for my family and my friends or my business. Those 3 things is on site. I'm ruining your
oh my
life.
god.
Like,
Well, like literally, I think because like this is where you and I differ all the time. Like I would forget about it. I wouldn't
no.
even. It doesn't even like cross my mind at all. But for you, I know you. You'd be like, you know what? Let's just spend a little extra time doing this, this, and this. And I would be
Yes,
like, wait, why? And you'd be like,
because
because
it's karma. I'm working for karma sometimes. Like, karma's my favorite hoe, but like I'm gonna help out. Okay. Like, if you call my friend an ugly fat bitch in front of everybody and think that's okay, you're so funny. You're
well,
so
he
funny.
spit on her. He
Yeah,
spit on
oh,
her.
that's the part. He spit on her. You ain't gonna spit on me. I'm not fucking. This ain't New York and Pumpkin from Flavor of Love. You're not gonna spit on my friend. If you call me ugly fat bitch, okay, but spitting on me? Oh hell no! I'm ruining your life. I'm fucking up your checking account. I'm fucking up your jobs. Like, you spit on me? Oh no, it's your dirty, nasty
He
breath.
spit on her and then it just escalated. I mean, 8 years. She just saw opportunity after
Because
opportunity and
spitting is the lowest form of disrespect. If you spit on me, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
oh.
Like, it's a
Oh,
wrap. It's the
absolutely. I mean, like duh, obviously. But honestly, like I would have probably lost interest in like spoiling his
no,
freaking TV shows or whatnot.
no, because
But
you know why?
then she saw him in class, like you said, and this is like she couldn't find him on his socials. Like he wasn't really active that much anymore because he was
Reddit.
pitching a fit over like spam accounts, like breaking spoiling all his shows for him. And then she freaking saw his login or his username for Reddit when he was
Yes,
giving a presentation for class. This chick freaking copied down his username and started
yes.
tracking him
I
on
have
Reddit.
I remember this guy in class who was just so fucking foul. He was a foul person. Like, he was foul. Oh god, his name was Edward. Okay, I remember him like the back of my balls. Like, that's how nasty he was. He was a disgusting little person. He was like my junior year of college at San Jose State. He was just a menace to society. A menace. Okay. And I'll never forget. So I remember in class, he had his little what was it? His little what was it? It was his username for The Sims. online Sims,
Okay.
and I love Sims. Like, my sister and I love Sims, but it's the online version. I I got into his account.
Chauncey! What?
I reset the password, got into his account, and I destroyed his homes because he legit had the audacity in class in our presentation to basically try to make us all look stupid. All 6 of us up there and ask us questions that had nothing to do with our project and try to get us in trouble, saying that we did this and that. And the teacher's like, no, they did correctly. It was what class was it? It was like advertising. That was my major. I destroyed all his houses. I was in class in it too, on my laptop in the corner. Mhm. And I'll do it again. I'll never forget. Edward and Richard. Richard, I messed up I did his little profile wrong. That's a different podcast.
That's a new
But yeah, Edward, he was a
Chauncey.
menace. He had little Sims up there. He used to play Sims in class. So I used to see his username.
Oh
I for
my
sure hacked
god.
in his thing and destroyed his homes. And I'll do it again. You know
Oh
who
my
he
god.
is. I hope you're listening,
Oh, this
Edward.
is the best. Oh my gosh. Well, and then to top it off, so again, she found out like a friend of a friend was getting married to this like scumbag. And so she started sending the friend of a friend who's going to get married to him a whole bunch of messages
On
about what
Reddit.
this dude is really like, full of like receipts and what he was saying on Reddit and his
Yeah.
viewpoints, because I guess the viewpoints on Reddit were a little seedy. And this soon to be his wife had no idea, and
Mhm.
so she just took it upon herself to just send it to her.
She was doing God's work. Okay, so she protected that woman from a bad marriage, a bad life, and shout out to her. So that woman, my new TikTok follow, iconic. We need her on the podcast because that woman's a genius in my eyes. I felt
that
seen.
that's dedication.
Okay, like she said, well, you could fuck around and find him more, spend on people no more. And I wonder in his head, does he know how his life has been ruined for the past couple 8 years?
Oh my god, can you imagine if she ever
Mhm.
told him like face to face?
He's gonna figure it out from TikTok. TikTok finds everybody. So someone like that is that your life? He's like, oh shit, that was me. Yeah, it's called karma.
Oh my god,
I
that would be
hope I get back to her
hilarious.
story on TikTok. I followed her, but I hope I get like a update from her.
You should just
I
slide
do.
into her messages and just be like,
I might
hey,
have to.
did he
Your
ever find
icon.
out that it was you?
Yeah, your icon. I think I might have to. I'm gonna have to because like, she's
You're
amazing
like,
in
by the
my eyes.
way, I love you.
I love you. Like I love this. But
I
so
love this.
on a serious note, before we go, so if you guys haven't heard, Keke Palmer has filed a restraining order and filed for full custody of her son from her ex as of last week because of domestic violence. Now, Heather and I got a chance to read the reports, and it's disturbing and disgusting that she had to go through this, that any woman goes through this or any person goes through this.
Mm,
It's
yeah.
sickening.
Yeah, my
And the thing is,
afterthoughts
like,
on
Kiki's
that
like a
is just like,
we grew up
go
with
ahead.
Keke, like you grew up, so to see her dealing with this, the video footage of the steals of her house, it just hurts my soul. But you know what? That man, remember we talked about this one podcast on the Usher concert, how he lost his whole goddamn mind,
Mhm.
and behavior like that
Mhm.
escalates. So I'm just proud that
Well,
she
to
took the
well, to
initiative
hear that
to
it's
take
been
care of
going
herself.
on for 2 years.
Yes, that's the part that's like emotional abuse and physical abuse are the same thing. But the idea that she was going through this, you really don't know how people are living their life behind closed doors. And the idea that she took the courage to stop it, like, stop this or protect her son. It's sad it had to get to that point, but I'm very proud that she took the initiative to do that. But even when I saw
A
her
lot
mom
of
come on TV,
times
her mom made a text like a video on Instagram. I have not seen her mom. Her mom's not like usually in the public like that. I was like, oh, she is serious. This is a serious situation.
mm.
So defending her daughter, because
What did
like
her mom say? I didn't see that.
basically her mom was saying like, like this is true. This is real happy. Like you don't doubt this kind of stuff. Like don't doubt, what
Mm,
she's going through. Because some people like, oh, blah blah. No, like, but I didn't read any comments saying that they didn't believe Keke, which is sad to say. That's something that you have to like look
no.
at people, see they actually believe you, which is sad. But you shouldn't have to be believed for stuff like that. But that man's disgusting.
Well, it's really hard to like discredit the images that
Oh,
are like there. That's like really fucking crazy. And then also too, it's just like I don't know, I feel for her.
Hmm.
A lot of times when you're in a relationship like that, you don't realize that you're being like mentally and emotionally abused. And sometimes it's not until it like physically manifests into like physical abuse where you're like, "Uh-oh, like this
Yeah.
is a thing."
And
And
then
then
her
also
son
too,
being
it's
there.
like her son, right?
Yeah, like it's good that she got out before it became something tragic, like more tragic, you know? But it's just crazy to me that like this
I mean, there
happened.
was red flags. There was lots of
Oh,
red
there's definitely red
flags.
flags. But you know what? It's always but I feel like when your relationship is like try to like go against the red flags, but I'm
Or
glad that
you
her and
try to,
her
like, help it or whatnot, but also
you
too,
can't
like,
help
this is what I
cursing.
always tell people too. A lot of
Mhm.
people are like, "Oh, well, I'm so surprised, like, Keke Palmer is, like, a strong
Doesn't
woman, like,
matter.
she's funny, she's this, she's that," and I'm like, "Look, okay, that strength is built from somewhere, like,
Yes. It doesn't
it
matter
does
if you're the
not
strongest
matter."
person in
Like,
the
a lot
world.
of times, you wouldn't even think that the women
No.
who have gone through it the worst are, like, the strongest, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yes.
not even it happens so much.
All you have to do is like if for people who are making jokes about them like this, don't make jokes because you don't know if one of your closest friends or someone in your family are going through this. You just don't know. You don't know because
Yeah,
people hide it
there's a
so
lot that
well.
you don't
So
know.
domestic violence is something that we should talk about more openly because we need to be aware that this is happening to people. We need to be supportive of people at all times. But
Yeah,
Keke Palmer, you know what? She's a mother, and I love that she's gonna be a mother. She's a mother. She's taking care of her home, taking care of herself. But I hope she heals, and I hope this man does not. He's on site. Like I saw so many videos like, oh, he's on site. When we see him, it's on site. And honestly, yes, yes. But you know what? You got when people show you who they are once, believe them.
yeah.
Believe
Well, and
them.
a lot of times too, it's like obviously when you have a child with someone, you really want to try and keep the family together. You're trying
Yeah.
everything that you can, and a lot of times too, it's like that abuse like that. God, it's like emotionally manipulative. Like you
Yes.
don't even know. That's the thing. You're just like, oh well, why don't you just
It'll get
sleep?
better.
It's so much more than
They
that.
would
Like people
never.
do not realize that.
All we can do is just give her the best support we can as a general society and make sure that she knows that she's supported and this man needs to know that on site we grew up with Kiki Palmer. I know her from a Killing the Bee.
Mm,
This man's on site. This is
mhm.
like sh- he's on site like he's on site. Like I really feel bad. Like I feel bad for whoever sees him first, they will tear that ass up. Like I just can't believe that you have the audacity. He's like low. Like I saw a tweet that he did. First of all, a tweet. Who's the fuck is still on Twitter or whatever X, whatever the fuck it is?
X.
Like, yeah, X gonna give it to you. I guess I don't know. Saying, "I'll see you soon, son." That is creepy as all hell.
No, no, that
It's
is,
psychotic.
well, I mean, he lost all rights, all visitation
Yeah,
rights to his
thank
son. He
God.
can't see him. He's 8 months old. I mean, but if you're gonna sit there and choke the mother of your child, like, and that's caught on camera, I'm sorry, wait, what? But yeah, so I mean, I think with Kiki, it's one of those things where, we'll just have to see what happens, but hopefully she gets help and,
She's in our thoughts, and we're gonna for sure put at the end some domestic violence information. If you know someone and you're being
Mhm.
part of domestic violence, we're here for you. Like there's so many resources that we can provide because we have to take care of each other and support each other at all times. But
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
so glad I missed talking to you, Heather. I
I
missed our
know
podcast.
it's been a busy week. We had to skip one because I was sick, but and it's like I mean, obviously keep up with the conversation in the threads at
We'll
So
be
She
there.
Slays, and then obviously on all of our socials at So She Slays. And until next week, or actually, we're gonna skip a week because of Thanksgiving, but we'll be back on the 30th. So
See you
we'll talk
soon.
soon.
All right,
Bye.
bye.